Hey, Mega Moms. Jessica Hensley here with another speaker, actually trainer, but that's the right word, trainer for our Abundance Conference this week. We are highlighting all of our speakers, panelists, breakout sessions, and keynote speakers. And Cynthia is going to bring something really unique to the table. We are so excited to offer what did you call it? Refit class?
Refit. Refit is a relatively new fitness format, and I don't want to say it's an offshoot of Zumba, but Zumba is what everybody knows. It's been around for 15 years. I know I taught Zumba for 11 years. But I kept seeing, and I'll let you in on a little secret. Most of what you get in a Zumba class is not original choreography. It's that we are fed the music and we are fed the choreography, but you can also seek music and choreography from other places. So there are these gals down in Waco, Texas, who are just great choreographers. They find fantastic music. And I'd been stealing their stuff. I say stealing, but they offered it, okay? I'd been stealing their stuff and incorporating it into my Zumba classes for years. And then finally, I decided, okay, I'm kind of done with Zumba. I always try to make sure that my classes have clean music. They are safe for everyone. If a mom wants to bring her daughter, if an older person is there, if, whatever. So I was never one of those Zumba instructors who was like,
It can get kind of wild. I know.
It can get kind of, yes, it can get kind of wild. And some people like that. And that is fine. That was just never me. I was never sensual and sexy and so forth. And so Zumba could lean that way. And so I decided I'm going to try this other format. I'm going to get this certification, which I did last year sometime. And I've never looked back. I mean, the one thing that I miss about Zumba is the Latin music. I really do love the Latin music and the salsa.
Well, I failed to even say who you are and it actually introduce you, so I'm so sorry. So we are speaking with Cynthia Bernsdorf. Oh my gosh. Bernsdorf. I'm sorry.
Good German name.
Bernsdorf. And so Cynthia is a member of our inner circle. She is a real estate agent. And tell us what area you serve.
Okay, well, I live in a little town called Nazareth, like Jesus of Nazareth, in the northeastern part of Pennsylvania. So I serve the Lehigh Valley, Slate Belt, and Poconos region of Pennsylvania.
And so she joined us because she is also friends. She has a real estate connection through her family to people on the other side of America on the Pacific coast with Christy Costa and which one? Teresita? No,
Trisha Kirksey.
Trisha Kirksey. Yes, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, my direct connection to you though was with someone in my brokerage.
So that's right, Rachel.
Leah.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
I'm butchering everyone's names today. That's right, Leah. So you came to Inner Circle, you were learning, and then she actually signed up for our Kickstart program. So I got to coach with Cynthia one-on-one, and I feel like you had a really good year. You've had a lot of ups and downs, just like everybody in this market. Mm-hmm. And on the side, Cynthia is also a fitness instructor. So Cynthia knew that we were going to be doing our Abundance Conference, and she sent me a message and she said, hey, I have this unique skill set, as you said earlier, mm-hmm. and I would love to teach a class at your conference. Well, little did you know, Cynthia, that our conference was going to be focusing on your mind, body, and real estate. And we've been on a health journey the last year. I hired a personal trainer 6 months ago. Randy is on Weight Watchers right now. And so we're all kind of in different stages of this health discovery journey because we know that we want to show up as our best selves, which is enter Cynthia, right? Coming to the conference, we want her to be able to show us some quick ideas on just how to get moving, how to fuel your body for the real estate market that you're in.
Right, exactly. I had no idea. I didn't know if there would be another conference because, of course, I've only been a member for a year and a half. I didn't know where it was going to be. I certainly didn't know the topic or the theme. So, you know, when you said that it's going to be mind, body, and real estate, I was like, that's perfect.
Yeah.
You know, everybody else can, everybody else can do the mind and the real estate. I'll take care of the bodies.
Perfect. I was just telling you, I feel like God works such mysterious ways for us. This has happened to us multiple times where people have reached out and said, hey, I have this skill set I would like to contribute. I found my favorite photographer and good friend that way. Janelle Prem, she came to us, she was with us for about a year as a marketing director at our business. And so it's just like, you know, reaching out to us and then we're like, oh, wow, what a great idea. And that's what you did. So, okay. So now that we understand who you are, where you're from, what your connection is with Mega Moms, so what can they expect and why do you feel like this is an important feature or benefit to offer at a conference? Because you also have done it at multiple other conferences.
Right. All the other conferences that I have taught at were generally women's conferences, you know, through the church. And it's just a great way to get up, move your body, and to feel accomplished. You know, sometimes we set our intentions for the day for our business or mothering or so forth, and that stuff never happens. But if we can get up and we can move, and not everyone is a morning exerciser. I understand that. I do. One of the reasons or the ways that I got into teaching is that it worked so well with stay-at-home motherhood. So I have 3. They're not little anymore, but I do have 3. They're all within 5 years of each other. So of course my mornings were crazy, and I'd get the kids off, get them to school, and then generally I would either go and take a class or I would teach a class while they were gone. And then I still have time to take a shower. Sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I just go the rest of the day in my yoga pants. And it just really fit my schedule. Now that's very part-time work. It's hard to be a full-time fitness instructor because you can't teach for 8 hours a day. You just can't. Even when I was specializing in older adult. So I was the fitness director at a residential retirement community for 4 years nearby. It's hard to translate fitness to full-time. It does happen. It does happen. Good. I'm glad you're loving it, ML. But then the kids grew up. So now I'm the mother of 3 grown children. You know, real estate had always, it's kind of been in my family. My pop has been a broker for, 45 years. My mother is an interior designer. So I was in and out of homes a lot. And it had always been kind of in the back of my mind. I think maybe the Holy Spirit was saying, you can do this. You can do this. You should do this. And so in 2021, I finally, you know, got my real estate license. But so now fitness has moved to my side gig and real estate is full time.
Do you feel like setting up your day or just, you know, incorporating fitness into your routine, does that impact your real estate business?
Yes. And I liken it to this. our bodies are our homes, right? And we're in the home business. And even in our own homes, we take care of them, right? We clean them and we decorate them and we care for them. We vacuum and we tidy up, and we tell our sellers to do that too, right? The homes that sell the fastest are the ones that are cared for, you know? And so these are our homes. These are our houses that God has given us to live in. And so by taking care of this, we're being good stewards of these houses.
Yes, that's so good. I love that analogy. I didn't
Yeah.
really think of it that way, honestly.
Yeah.
Um, I started my health journey because for multiple reasons. One, I have an autoimmune disease, and I thought, oh, I read, you got to get moving, right? And I'm just like, I'm not willing to just, give up on this. So I thought, okay, exercise will help. That was one reason. Another reason was I want to show up as the best version of myself for my family, for my clients, for my students, for this community. And I knew that not working out, not taking care of my body meant that I was not showing up as the best version of myself. Um, and then three, I wanted to be able to stick to something. So what I learned, and I'm doing weightlifting, so it's a little bit. I'm not doing cardio. I am doing yoga now. I started to incorporate that so I can get some stretching in and different. But my weightlifting, I deadlifted 190 pounds yesterday, and I'm only 5 foot tall, and I won't tell you what I weigh, but I weigh less than 190. And so, but anyway, but what I've learned through weightlifting is I can do hard things. I can do hard things. And I want to give up. It's hard. But each day, and then having a trainer there who's saying, you can do it. You've got
Mhm.
this. You can do it. Just one more set.
Mhm.
Right. That makes all the difference. And I feel like that's the same in our real estate businesses. Having a coach there to cheer you on makes such the difference.
You're right. Right. And there's another element to that too, Jessica. I have taught in churches before. I got involved in a ministry here called Athletes for Christ, and they offer Christ-centered sports programs for kids, but they also offered women's fitness, and at the time it was Zumba. And there were about, I don't know, 6 or 8 instructors here in the area teaching in church basements. And we batted around the idea of offering this for free, having it be a ministry. And ultimately, we came to the decision that we couldn't do that. And we couldn't do that for 2 reasons. The first was there were a lot of other instructors in the area offering Zumba and offering other classes, and they were charging for it. So we didn't want to come in and sort of undercut them and undermine the work that they were doing and the value that they were offering. And the second thing is, and I think you can relate to this because you're probably paying your personal trainer. When you pay someone for a service, it has value. It has value. When you give it away for free, even though, I've spent 22 years, honing my craft and getting certified and getting trained and so forth, when I give it away for free, then people are less committed to it. And so, yeah, and so, when I was doing that, we weren't charging much. It was $5. You got a little discount if you paid ahead, yada, yada. And I've also offered my services on a donation basis, but we do charge for it. We do charge for it. For fundraisers and things like this, you're not paying me here. That's fine. Well, we're doing a little exchange, but anyway, when you commit and when you pay for personal training, a yoga class, a cycling class, whatever it is, I think that mentally we're more committed to it.
Yes, absolutely. And for everyone that's investing in the Abundance Conference, I mean, I think this is just going to be like the icing on top of a fun bonus that they didn't really bargain for. But
Mhm.
honestly, I believe it could make a huge impact in their life because what you were telling me is that you not only incorporate this cardio unique way of working out, but also you bring in Bible verses and inspiration, and so it'll be a really fun way to kick off your time with us at the conference. So Thursday morning at 7 a.m. And I believe that's Eastern time zone because we'll be in Orlando. And then Friday morning at 7 a.m. And we're checking to see if we can add a few more time slots in there. We're not sure yet, but for sure those 2 days, Thursday and Friday, 7 a.m. And so, Cynthia, I think this is your first time to come to the Abundance Conference, right?
It is. It is. Yeah.
So, what are you most excited about?
Well, I'm certainly excited about meeting you in person and sitting
I'm
and
excited about
sit,
that
yeah,
too.
and sitting under your teaching. I mean, I have already, but just we're going to get all three of you and our keynote
Yes.
speaker and our breakout sessions and so forth. So sharing our wins and our frustrations, at being able to be face to face, asking those questions like, I've got this hurdle, I've got this issue. How do you overcome this? How do I get my day organized? How do I define success? Things like that. I'm really excited about.
Yes, it'll be so good. So stay tuned this week. We're going to be interviewing several other speakers that are coming, so you can all get a sneak peek preview. And the early bird ticket ends January 15th, which I believe is Sunday. So we still have that early bird pricing available. There is still a 3-pay option available that also will go away Sunday. So if you really, we made it where with that 3-pay, like it will fit with anyone's budget. Just cut out a couple times you go out to eat each month, and then you'll have this conference taken care of. And so there's really no excuse. This is the time to refocus, regroup. There's a lot of scary things in the market right now that we're hearing. I talked to one person that said, oh, the interest rates are going to go up. Somebody said, oh, it's going to go down. We don't know what's going to happen, but no matter what, no matter the interest rate, no matter the global climate or local climate, no matter any of that, people have to have a place to live. And the question is, are you going to be the person they think of whenever they want to buy or sell? And there's a lot of real estate agents out there right now. So it's really important that we up our game, that we change our mindset where we can recognize opportunity where there is opportunity. And
Mhm.
that was the differentiator for those that went through the crash. The ones that could see the opportunity rose to the top. They made adjustments. They focused on different aspects of the real estate game. There
Mhm.
is opportunity out there. And so, our goal with this conference is to help set your mind up in the right way to see the opportunity and also to share what's working in our businesses.
Yeah. 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 I'm excited about that. And that kind of links to, if we could take it back to
Yeah.
my class. Um, so refit, which is the format that I'm teaching and that you'll see in March, is really these three have really created a unique fitness family, and they talk about it being for everybody and everybody.
Ooh,
So
that's good.
yeah. So for the ladies that maybe are watching this, or hearing this, have seen that there's going to be a fitness class, and who say, I just had a baby 8 months ago, or I haven't worked out in however many months, years, whatever. I want you to know that you are welcome. That you are welcome. That this is going to be a safe space. We're not going to do anything that is too strenuous, that is too difficult. I'm working on my playlist right now, and I am going to pack this playlist with uplifting, encouraging music. things like Unstoppable and Work This Body and Help Is on the Way. So you will know a lot of the music. Toby Mac is my guy. I mean, I love him, and I have a lot of his music in my playlists. But I also have Carrie Underwood, Walk the Moon, BTS. I do have some Christian Latin artists, so you might see some salsa and merengue in there. Torrin Wells, Ready, Set, Go. That thing you do, just really fun. Set your mind, and set your intention for the day. I firmly believe that the hardest part of a morning workout, the very hardest part of a morning workout, is getting out of bed in the morning.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. If you can just get your feet on the ground, you are good.
Yes. Especially if you live in a cold climate. If you live in a cold climate and it's January, February, March, and you're snuggled up all warm in bed and that alarm goes off at 6 or whatever. Oh, it is torture. It is torture to throw off those covers and swing your feet around. But I guarantee no one ever said, I regret that workout. I regret getting up and doing that.
Yes. I might say it during my workout, Cynthia, but not after. Not after.
Well, I promise you, Jessica, that my workout will be more fun than a 190-pound deadlift.
Okay, good.
I promise.
I'm excited.
So we laugh and we smile, and sometimes we even bump into each other. But you'll hear me say this in March. You'll hear me say, you may not know every move, you may not know every song, but that's okay. As long as you're moving and having a good time, you're doing it right. You really can't do it wrong.
Yeah. Well, we're excited to have you, and thank you for joining me this morning to share more about what we can expect. And ladies, remember to get your ticket. Just go to realestatemegamoms.com and you can click on abundance, and the link to purchase is there. All right, we'll see you
Thanks for having
this
me.
afternoon.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys this afternoon.
Bye.
Bye.